Welcome back to YuGiOh Master Duel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today I have something sad that I want to talk about. And I don't really know solutions for it in a sense, but this deck right here, my Spirit Charmers deck, this is a different variation of it using Time Running Morganite came out and I decided, you know what, let me put this in my Master Duel deck and just see if I can make a Spirit Charmers beatdown deck. Because it's kind of meant to go first, set up your board, use Morganite in your hand to get you that secondary setup, so on your turn 2, which is turn 3 of the game, you can probably just attack over your opponent with your high attack monsters thanks to Awakening of the Possessed. This deck is one that I own in real life, and it is almost entirely unplayable. But even, I mean, in this game, it's hard to play as well, right? But in this game, you have the luxury of just, if your opponent's playing something you just straight up can't beat, or if they just hit you in the necessary things, you can just leave, and you can go to the next game. You're not wasting as much time as you would in playing in a real life. But in both situations, this deck just doesn't work, really. And that's a really unfortunate thing, because this is a cohesive, and playable, and structured deck. The flaws with this deck are simply just that it can't keep up with current meta decks. That's something that actually pains me. And the other part of it that pains me is, the thing that I mentioned that I was sad about, is that there's no format in which I could play this deck. I can't play this first of all, okay, maybe I can play this in Edison, so maybe I'm wrong about this, but I'm pretty confident Edison is all stuff before a certain point in time, which means that most of these cards, if not all of them, are unplayable. And that's incredibly sad. There is no format or official format where I can play this deck. And it's like, okay, well, what do you want to play in it? Well, I could just get rid of this XC stuff. Would that be fine? Just to play these extra deck cards here? This deck is maybe once in 20 games going to sneak out a win, realistically. In real life, at like a tournament, it's maybe, if you play 20 games that tournament, maybe one of them you'll win. And I'm not talking about a set, I'm saying one single win. Because your opponent just had to have had nothing in hand. The worst part about this deck is how cohesive it is as a deck, and yet if I did this, and let's say this, and I went 1, 2, 3, this deck is so much better. Crazily better. But I will never use Triple Tactics talent, and I never want to craft this card. This card's annoying as shit. It just makes me sad that I can't play this deck in any real life setting, because if I'm not playing against a friend, I'm just not gonna have a chance. And even if I'm playing against a friend, they still have to be playing some nonsense, because this deck kind of is meant to go all in one turn, except you can't really win in one turn without using something like Morganite, because you can't special summon out the Fairy Tale monsters at all. And Luna is just the most important card in this deck regardless. It's just weird, and it makes me a little sad. But even though it was, like, acknowledging that I can't play this in real life, the benefit of Master Duel is that occasionally you'll find some people just playing some really weird or just straight up bad decks. And you can just have a good time playing against them because you're both just playing weird shit. And it's just cool because you're playing weird shit. And that's what these replays are. It's just weird shit. Duel. Actually not the worst starting hand, assuming I go first, but I'm clearly not doing that, so that still not a bad starting hand realistically. Luna normal summon can get me any spellcaster in the deck, but I can't summon them as well because I only have one normal summon per turn. Dark Magical Circle, awesome! Magician Souls, that's fine. Send Dark Magician, and you're gonna special summon Dark Magician, the ugly one. I don't know how anyone likes that card. Then Pendulum Call. I don't know what this person's playing, but Pendulum Call. Dragon Color Magician. The other one they added with Black Fang Magician. They was doing stuff. They was certainly doing stuff. Draw for turn and get Fairy Tale Tales. Now we can play the game. Activate Spirit Charmers in my main phase and not my draw phase. Well, they don't have a draw and lockboard anyways. To ditch Dark the Dark Charmer. Set Possessed Partnership and add Unpossessed to hand, giving me all 3 of my familiar Possessed or Possessed Spell and Traps. Activate Fairy Tale Tales, allow me to normal summon 1 more per turn. Activate Awaken of the Possessed and set Unpossessed. Normal Luna, Awaken of the Possessed chain 1 to draw 1 card. And Fairy Tale Luna to add a Spellcaster monster with 1850 attack. I don't know what voice I switched into there, it wasn't intentional. Your opponent cannot target Spellcaster monsters you control with trap cards or effects. Yeah, I don't know why they play this card. But they, like I said, they're playing weird shit and they're enjoying themselves. So I can't disrespect it. I can't disregard it. Add dark to hand. I don't know why I added dark. I did just send dark away. I was thinking it was for Dark Magician probably, but like I could just summon dark off possessed partnerships. But who knows? Then I drew into Time Rending Morganite. You know how amazing that was for my draw? This card is so good. Activate Pot of Duality, revealing Fairy Tale Snow, Maximum C, and Pot of Duality. I had Fairy Tale Snow because I can't actually do anything with Max C anymore. Normal Snow, allowing me to target and turn Dark Magician down. That's trap cards or effects, not trap cards or card effects in general. Fairy Tale Tails to normal summon Dark the Dark Charmer. Battle phase, attack, and they did that. However, they target a card here to destroy this card and to destroy my Dark. Well, Dark can't be destroyed because of the effect of Awakening of the Possessed. Charmer and familiar possessed monsters I control cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's fine. However, because no card was destroyed, or rather, if at least if both cards were not destroyed by this card effect, you can send one random card from the field to the graveyard. I don't get that. Attack with Snow, main phase 2, and end phase. I actually was going to go into Dark the Dark Charmer Gloomy, the Link monster, so I could special summon the Dark Magician. And then I remembered, hey, Pot of Duality is a card you activated. That's the reason you took the small guys out of this deck. You obviously can't special summon from the extra deck either. Yeah, that's an issue, ain't it? That's a bit of an issue, ain't it? But it's fine. So I didn't get to special summon Dark and get the Dark Magician, but they were able to pendulum summon into Trance the Magic Swordsman. Which, I mean, that's a card art, alright. Target those two to pop. Obviously can't pop this, but because both weren't destroyed, got to send Snow to my graveyard instead. Then they tried to destroy Dark again. Didn't work. That card got destroyed, targeted Dark Spellcaster in the graveyard, so I try to do this to special summon out my Fairy Tale Snow. Or Dark the Dark Charmer. Sorry, I can't do Fairy Tale Snow. Yeah, obviously, 1500 attack, or 1500 defense. But I was going to do that so I could pop Dark Magical Circle, but obviously didn't work out that way, so that kind of sucks. Dark Magical Circle is going to activate here. Then we are going to do the effect, because he targeted Dark the Dark Charmer, of Fairy Tale Snow, banishing the 6 from grave and Dark the Dark Charmer and Fairy Tale Tails from my field, allowing me to special summon Snow from my graveyard. As a quick effect, this card's insane. Specialing Snow, Dark Magical Circle resolved, doesn't target anything, I draw 1 card, Snow activates, flipping Trance, face down, go to attack position, activate Unpossessed. If a Charmer or familiar possessed monster I control is destroyed by battle, actually no, if a monster is destroyed by battle, I can special summon a familiar possessed monster from my deck. Which is very, very nice. So summon out Line of the Light Charmer. I don't know why I summoned that one and not a different one, because that would have just worked better, but it is what it is. Activate Secret Village. Normal Gigabyte. Link the 2 off into Familiar Possessed, Line of the Light Charmer Lustrous. Draw 1 card. Get Maxi again. Line effect, targeting Palladium Oracle Mahad. Special summon. Battle phase, gains double the attack. And boom! 3100 attack right into your Dark Magician. Attack right there, boom! And Line of the Light Charmer can't kill this turn. But they surrendered, so it's okay. And this is not a particularly good starting hand. But it's fine. Activate Spirit Charmers in main phase. Again, not in draw phase. I tried. It's hard sometimes. It's hard to hit the on button, so that way I can avoid Joel and Lockbird, which no one in Master Duel really plays. Sending away Area to add Awakening of the Possessed, and to set Unpossessed. Once again, have all 3 Possessed Spell and Traps in my deck. Manage to activate Awakening of the Possessed. Normal summon Luna. This effect activates. This effect activates. I don't know what I add here. I get Ashed. That's fine. You can't really Ash this deck well aside from on Luna, so it's pretty much fine. Or Spirit Charmers, of course. But, you know, don't Ash Spirit Charmers. It's not nice. Add Spirit Charmers by the draw. Pot of Duality. Call by the Grave. Fairy Tale Snow. And Maxi. I wasn't sure if I should go Maxi here or not, because they could have a few different things to out Maxi, or like an Ash Blossom, or Called by, all sorts of things to out Maxi. Whereas Called by the Grave just seemed like a smarter play to add. Set 2, pass my turn. Obviously there's a gamble here now. Which card is it? Which card is it? Which card is it? Are you going to guess right? Sends 1 card on the field. Activates Magic, or Parallel Twister, not Magical Twister. Sending their share of the pain. To target my Possessed Partnership. Wrong one, hell yeah. But let's activate Possessed Partnership just to get another body on board and draw a card while we're at it. Destroying that gets destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Draw 1 card. Draw into Ichiden. Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drone. Special summoning a Sky Striker monster. We can't have that now, can we? Sky Strikers can link pretty easily, so Fairy Tale Luna effect, return this and Luna to the hand. Mecha Widow Anchor. I'm thinking, what are you negating my effect for? Oh, they have 3 spells engraved, don't they? Yes, they do. That's fine. Use those 2 to link off into Hita the Fire Charmer Ablaze. I don't know why they summoned Hita. I feel like they should have been able to summon anything else. However, this deck was not good. I can show you this person's deck afterwards. I don't know why they're playing what they're playing, but it's not good. But they have put me in a little bit of opposition here. Draw for turn, and normal Luna, draw 1 card, add 1 card. Pretty standard combo. I wish it did a little bit more though, like you could normal summon a monster here, but it is fine, I guess. Awakening the Possessed to draw into Morganite, activate Morganite. Activate Ichiden so they can't activate monster effects. Activate Spirit Charmers, discarding them Maxi to add Awakening the Possessed to hand and to set Possessed Partnerships onto my field. Activate Awakening the Possessed. And then I can normal summon Dark the Dark Charmer after activating Unpossessed. Just to get all these in the field to do as much damage as possible. Now, normal summon. Battle phase. Boink. Get an extra 800 from the effect of Unpossessed. That gets destroyed. That lets them add, except it would get negated by Grand Show Spiritual Art Ichiden. Attack again, and move to end phase. Now, what they could draw here that would actually assist them is Evenly Matched. Yeah, pretty much Evenly Matched would be one of the best cards they could draw here. They activate Evenly Matched. I'm left with 1 card left on field. I would leave Possessed Partnership because then I could special summon an area from my graveyard. But I still do have Morganite to draw into 2 cards. They activate the Sky Striker effect that makes it so you can't respond to spell effects for the rest of this turn, and obviously they didn't have a spell effect to activate other than that, so pretty good turn. YuGiOh would do not. You know what, man? Maybe they're doing some weird video challenge. That's probably it. They're probably doing a weird video challenge, because I don't know what the fuck any of this stuff is. Now this duel. This was an actually super rough duel. My starting hand is not good. If Spirit Charmers gets ashed or drolled, Pot of Duality is dead. I will be adding Awakening of the Possessed and then anything else. But also, this isn't a good starting hand here, not seeing a single monster. Possessed Partnership is one I'm going to have to get rid of with Spirit Charmers here. But I activate Pot of Duality first to bait out the Ashless Spirit Charmer resolves. Ichiden, Asa, Snow. Add Asa to hand so I actually have a Spirit Charmer with 1500 attack or defense. Activate Spirit Charmers, pitching Possessed Partnerships, adding Awakening of the Possessed, and setting Possessed Partnerships. I'm really not sure why I set Possessed Partnerships here, but I guess it's fine. Activate Awakening of the Possessed. Normal Asa, get to draw 1 card. Draw Spirit Charmers. Activate Secret Village, setting my Unpossessed. This person, Mr. VTuber, Miss VTuber, all you YouTuber, VTuber over here who put VTuber in their name for some reason, as if that makes them important, they then special Ecclesia, which was very dangerous here because I didn't have anything. Which means they can now use spell cards. Like, this truly was arguably the worst case scenario. Ecclesia and Pot of Desires. They're playing Sword Soul, which doesn't need spells or traps, and can very easily get over a 2000 attack monster. Gamma Seal the Sea Turtle Kaiju. Flipping Possessed Partnership. Special Link Asa to destroy Ecclesia, which they didn't read. So that's pretty cool. And then I get to draw 1 card, get into Maxi. Yeah. I don't know why I activated Maxi here. I think I was so focused on the idea of them playing Sword Soul, I forgot none of the 10E monsters are inherent summons. All of them are activated effects. So once they activated that 10E monster effect, the Maxi could have gone off then and been a very, very useful card. Drawing into Spirit Charmers here, arguably the worst thing that could have happened to me. If I had drawn into a field spell or any of the monsters in my deck, that would have been okay because I'd be able to link into anything else. Drawing into Spirit Charmers actually fucked me so hard. Lava Golem effect takes 1000 damage. I get to go to battle phase, swing for 3300. That's fine. Main phase 2. Set down my Spirit Charmers to make them think I have something important. And end my turn. Yeah, think small world. Revealing Right Hand Shark. What the fuck are you playing? Actually, what are you playing? I thought they were playing fucking Sword Soul, but now they're playing Right Hand Shark. Are you Crooked Cook Exodiating me? What is this? Banish that to add Destrudo. Oh, they're just playing a big-ass pile deck to go into nonsense to get out Psychic End Punisher and something else. That's fine. Buzzsaw Shark. Boom. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Well, shit. Activate the effect. Dumping 5 cards from each player's deck. Mind Control. Thrust. Lightning Storm. There it is. Or actually, it has to activate 5, add 1, not dumping 5 from both players' deck. Sorry. And they did pull the 1 card. But also, I legitimately dislike just about every single card this person revealed. Aside from Mind Control, this one's pretty much fine. Rust as a card needs to get banned. This card can search any card in the game as long as your opponent activated a normal monster or a monster effect during this turn. You don't believe me? It'll search any searcher in the deck, in the game. You search for a searcher which can search for a different searcher. This card is fucking insane and should not be in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Talent should be at 1. It's Pot of Greed, Delinquent Duo, and Change of Heart in 1 card. Or actually, it's not Delinquent Duo. What's it called? Because Delinquent Duo discards 2. This one shuffles 1 back. But it's not a fucking fair card. Talents needs to be at 1, if not banned. Those 2 right there? Zombie Vampire. This is why I thought they were milling 5. Effect to mill 5 from both decks, add a monster from it to it. Or special summon it, yeah. Battle phase, attack. I don't know if they didn't like read the stat or something, but hey, it worked. Boom! Main phase 2. Chaos Ruler, banish a light and a dark. Special summon itself. Right fucking there. Boom. 8 and a 3 makes an 11. Psychic End Punisher, which I knew was going to happen. Still a very rough spot to be in, though. There's not much I can do here. Psychic End Punisher, effect to banish Lina and to banish Lava Golem. Ha. If I can get into a safe enough position, maybe I can attack lowering my life points, then do something in my graveyard or use Fairy Tale Luna effect here to flip Psychic End Punisher down, or to even get rid of it. Because there's no way they're playing more than 1 Psychic End Punisher. It doesn't make sense to do that. Okay. This is alright. Normal summon Fairy Tale Luna, draw 1 card off of Snow, add a spellcaster monster with 18 with the attack from deck to hand off of Fairy Tale Luna effect. Add Snow, draw into Harpy's Feather Duster. Fuck. Spirit Charmers, discarding Fairy Tale Snow. Add Dark the Dark Charmer, and setting Awakening of the Possessed. Activating Awakening of the Possessed to gain a little bit more attack. Fairy Tale Snow effect banishing Harpy's Feather Duster and 6 cards from my graveyard to special Snow. Snow goes to 2450. I was sat here deciding if I wanted to enter battle phase or not for so long. And I'll tell you exactly why. If I click in the left stick, it'll show the stats for the attacks on both players' field. Right now, if I were to attack with my monsters, I could lose some life points. However, Psychic End Punisher at the start of the battle phase gains the difference in life points as attack, and is unaffected by card effects or opponent's activated effects while my opponent's life points are lower. So, if I click in this left stick, the number you're going to see on a Psychic End Punisher is exactly the same as my life points. 9450 versus 2450 is 7,000. There is nothing that I could have done here. Absolutely nothing that I could have done here that would have let me live this turn. There's not a single card I could have summoned. Maybe an exception would have been to go into a Synchro monster or my Dreadnought here and just tried to protect myself. But at that point, it doesn't really matter. Psychic End Punisher, if he draws a monster or a spell card that searches a monster, can normal summon it, and then just banish that and the monster. So I end my turn, and all you VTuber is able to just attack me directly for game. That hurt. That really hurt. That shit really, really hurt my feelings. But yeah, that's what a Spirit Charmer's deck looks like, so thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Don't mind me being salty about strong cards being in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. You should play them if you want to win, that's fine. My goal is to win using weaker cards, because I find that to be more fun than playing the broken shit that practically guarantees wins if your opponent's not playing those cards. So that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you've all had a wonderful day. If you haven't, there's always the rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, and so on and so forth. Things don't get better unless you let them, so give yourself time and things will improve. Promise. Time Rending Morganite's a really shit card. Give it to me for free, please. I don't want to spend $3 on one of these, let alone $9 on 3 of them. And you don't want to use it because you don't play Fluenderese. So give it to me so I can play it in Synchron. which will do nothing but negatively affect me. And that's exactly how I like it. See you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, everybody.